Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go here in New Orleans. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 30-yard line. Here we go. He's got room to run right at the start. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game. And, man, you can see why.
Right back to him on first down. Into space. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Makes the score Saints 7, Giants nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
At the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
On play action, it is Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Lutz's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Abdul Carter. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. So be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Palmer now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready. Striker, ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll go with the option here to the shortstop. And he's going to be very near that first down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Blue, 32. Ready.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. 10-7 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And he'll be taken down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Makes the score Saints 14, Giants 10.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, yeah.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Rail, yellow. Set, ready, set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Ready. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25. 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Giants first down.
Slayton is the man in motion. On first and 10, here is Dart. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
Dart gonna throw it again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to...
And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Striker. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Will lose a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Drill, set. 45, White. Ball. Set.
Back to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Down. 50, green. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
At the Saints' 48-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the play fake, here's Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go, and here's Dart. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
We'll go play action here with Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chase Young in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Slide through. Set, hut. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Drill green. Set. Black, fury, yellow. Set.
He'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he is very close to the 1st down, but high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready. Mike, block 40. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Set, ready, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking, getting yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Oh, big hole, left side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Giants. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set, hut. Set, go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the
2nd
35,
yards.
here's 2nd and 1.
Ready, hut.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The running back on the action. The tackle by Brian Bird. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Down. Blue 32.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set, cut.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
95. Cut, cut.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
17 yards. First down, Giants.
Slayton is the man in motion. On first down, Dart. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Saints 31. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to I just want to rock. Body yada yada. Show me that body yada yada. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. The RPO. That one is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They come to the line for this one. Third down, needing 3.
Yellow, 22.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Striker, 3. Here we go.
He'll run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. Down inside the 10. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. First and goal.
Set. Hut. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
I'll tell you what, Mike. This has been a team that all year just has this ability to never give up and finish games at the end. When chips are down, they're at their best, and that's the key to NFL football. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be good when it matters.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first down. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds.